Hey y'all, my name's Jonna and I'm an Aggie with a plan. Today I have my iPad in front of me, it's right here, and we're going to talk about my 2022 goals, how I think they went, and what I'm looking forward to in 2023. So if you're interested in laughing with me on this journey, be sure to stay tuned. All right, so let's jump into this. Some of these goals kind of make me laugh now because I know my life a year ago versus how it is today. Two different things. As always, as a quick disclaimer, my puppy bear isn't here with me, so if you hear puppy noises, that is why. All right, so for personal, make time for self-care multiple times per week. Design things just because you enjoy designing. But somehow this translated into memory planning, bowling, and reading. I have no idea what I was thinking here. Yeah, that's almost funny. Memory planning did happen a lot. I've gotten a lot better, and I do it kind of on a monthly basis, like a monthly recap. I've really enjoyed that. Bowling hasn't happened near as much as I would like to, but that's something we're hoping to bring into 2023 a bit. Reading definitely happened more this year. I'm currently working on my to-be-read list for the new year. Fun and recreation. Make time for friends. Don't be afraid to reach out first. Trust that those who are closest to you really do care and that they enjoy being part of your life. For someone who struggles with anxiety pretty hard, this one's real for me. I have a lot more security in those relationships now than I did a year ago. I really do trust that the people who I keep close are close for a reason. We just did Friendsmas on this past Monday, and it was so great. It made me so happy, and I'm deeply thankful for those few people who we really keep close. We love them a whole lot, and I'm lucky because they love me a whole lot too. For work and learning, so I work in higher education, and so a lot of my goals for work are not really goals per se. It's a lot of maintenance stuff. It's a lot of, leading forward. But there's a lot of people above me who make those big decisions. For me, most of mine's maintenance. So there's not really a lot I do with my regular career. However, social media, all that good stuff kind of plays into this goal for me. Get the shop off the ground, nail down the purpose of my shop, and focus my attention on what matters. I threw my silhouette machine out the window about 6 months ago because it just wasn't doing what I needed it to. Customer service was zero help. It was just a whole thing. I don't really want to go in this right now. But I'm looking at potentially reopening the shop with the possibility of doing digital printables. So like desk pads, weekly notepads, things of that nature that I design. I don't know. I'll keep you posted. But that one was funny because that just didn't happen. My shop during the back half of the year wasn't a factor at all. And I'm kind of okay with that. I got to be honest. So for family and relationship boundaries, continued intimacy with my partner, my sweet Ronnie, and vulnerability in friendships. I think I've gotten better at this one. I am really bad at setting boundaries and enforcing my boundaries because I feel selfish and I feel awful about it most of the time. So I think I've gotten better though, a little bit. It's a work in progress. Like there's some of these goals that I was like, dude, you're not going to accomplish that all in 1 year. And I didn't, and that's okay. Ronnie and I are in a great place. Love that dude. He's the best. Vulnerability in friendships. I've learned to be guarded about it, but I've also learned there's a time and a place for it. And I'm learning to be a little bit more aware of that. All right, so annual goals for health and wellness. Half marathon, mental health, food, hydrate, and move past knee injury. I was way too vague with a couple of these. This is funny. Half marathon didn't happen this year. This time last year, I was doing everything I could to plan my rebound, and it just didn't happen. And that's okay. I didn't take into account grief. I didn't take into account my shop at that point. I didn't take into account Ronnie graduating college at that point. All the life things that would happen that I would be literally running away from in those moments. And so it just didn't really happen for me. I've recently picked running back up, and Ronnie and I are shooting for 10K potentially in March. So we will keep you posted. Mental health. No idea what I was trying to accomplish there. I wrote it down. Outside of that, I've got nothing, y'all. Food. Again, no idea what I was shooting to accomplish, but I am more aware of the effect that food has on my body and what different foods, and a little bit more mindful about eating better. So I think that's good. I think that's successful, right? I don't know. I feel crazy sitting down here and filming this because I feel like I'm talking to myself and I'm just talking through my goals. But that's okay, because someone out there may benefit from knowing that it's okay if your goals don't make sense. A year later, some of these are making me laugh. Hydrate. Do that better now. That's accurate. Move past knee injury. That's something I've struggled with, but I'm still getting better. Last year I injured my knee I didn't tear anything, but it was a pretty intense knee injury. And so moving past that has been a challenge, but I'm grateful. We're getting there. Again, I just wrote down random words for spiritual and personal growth. I didn't break these down at all, which is dumb. Guys, break your goals down. Reflection, gratitude, and meditation. I do gratitude a lot more now. Reflection, meditation. Reflection I do pretty decently. It's not regularly, but it should be. So, we'll see how that goes. Meditation just straight up doesn't happen for me. I don't put the time in for it. Maybe next year? I don't know. Probably not. For financial, my relationship with money, I think I've gotten better in this area. I've become more aware of what I'm spending, how I'm spending it, all that good stuff. Healthy habits versus unhealthy habits. We're getting there. Working on our credit card debt. We've made progress. We're not where we want to be. We've made progress. Automating things. We've definitely made progress. Still not 100%, but we're getting there. Credit score. Again, just wrote down words. It's getting there. It's getting there. For physical environment, I wrote down routines. AM, PM, clean, yard, bare, truck. Yeah. We have an AM routine. We have a PM routine. And we clean the house. We clean the yard, and we clean the doggo, and we clean the truck, but none of those are done regularly. So, back to the drawing board potentially for the new year. So overall, I feel like I did pretty good. It was another crazy year. We watched a lot of sports with friends, which became a big thing for fun and recreation. Work, I got my promotion at my actual job, so that was pretty cool. Self-care, I'm starting to learn what that looks like. We're working on that one. Yeah, so health and wellness, they happened. Money's getting better. So, honestly, I don't feel like 2022 was a total wash. I learned a lot of things. I grew in a lot of areas. Am I where I want to be? Absolutely not. But that's okay. Because that's the point of life, isn't it? To keep growing, to keep learning, to becoming the person of yourself you're meant to be, right? I don't know. I'm probably just spitballing here. Anyway, so for accountability, I decided that I'm going to start talking about goals a little bit more on this channel. I do not claim to be a master at this sort of thing, anything like that. I feel like goal setting is kind of a you thing, but I don't know. I'm hoping maybe hearing my ramblings will help someone else. So we're going to go with this. So for 2023, the goals, and these are still not completely final. I know it's 2 days before the end of the year, but this is where we're at. So here we go. For personal, learn to delegate, keep up the memory keeping, and create time to recharge. Yeah, still general, but we're getting there. Learning to delegate. So if something doesn't need my immediate attention, learning that it's okay to either ask for help or just say, hey, I need you to handle this. Memory keeping. I have loved this habit so much. I was looking through the back half of this year in my Erin Condren planner, and I legitimately almost started happy crying because there were so many little moments that I managed to snag pictures of that really mattered to me. And that's something I'm super thankful for. All right. Cook through the Savage Cookbook for Fun and Recreation. That's one of the family cookbooks. Really excited about it. Watch sports with Ronnie and friends. I love that I put this as a goal because it's going to make me feel a lot better about rooting for my Aggies and rooting for West Ham over this next year, which is going. Go to at least one concert. I love live music, and I love the fact that live music is pretty much back for the most part. We're shooting to go potentially see Matchbox 20 next year, which makes me super duper happy. So for work and learning, so again, this is mainly like career stuff, like not my career, but like social media, potentially my shop, I don't know, things of that nature. 2,000 Instagram followers, which feels really lofty. I currently, as of like December 29th, yeah, it's the 29th, I'm sitting at like 1,028. So this is a big goal. We'll see what happens. 1,000 YouTube subscribers. Yeah, we'll see. I'm going to work my tail off and I'm going to be consistent on here. And I hope to bring a lot of really fun stuff to this channel over the next year. So there's potential. Maybe. I don't know. Please subscribe, guys. The last thing is my own font. I've really been trying to learn how to love my handwriting, and I'm starting to love it, and it makes me happy. So I figured it might make other people happy too. I don't know. We're going to see. For family and relationships, 1 us day per month. Ronnie and I learned over the holidays that we just really have to prioritize our time together. Just straight up, even in little moments, just hanging out. Sitting down to eat dinner at a restaurant versus getting just takeout. This has become big for us, and I'm excited that it's become big for us. Cooking with family. I am really excited about this one. We have a lot of really cool cooks in our family. Deeply excited to get to work with them and get to learn some things and build our recipe bank. Yeah, really pumped about that. Establish our own traditions. I'm not sure what this is going to look like just yet. One we've been working on is when we do Christmas, just the two of us, like nailing that down and being an actual like day, and doing all the holidays, just the two of us at some point, either in the weekend, stuff like that. Really excited about that. There's a lot of potential there. So for health and wellness, losing 30 pounds by June. That's pretty self-explanatory. I'm working on a plan. We're looking at potentially joining a gym finally. Yeah, that's the thing. Running a 10K. Yeah, I referenced this when we were talking about 2022 goals. Ronnie and I are really going to focus in on this one. I'm really pumped about it. Soda only with meals. The goal is to eventually get to that point. We're getting there. The idea is to eventually be off soda completely. Yeah. Which is scary and kind of terrifying considering one of my favorite adult beverages requires Dr. Pepper. So, for spiritual and personal growth, find a charity we love and donate regularly. Gratitude every single day. Journal and reflection every day. Really excited about these. Finding a charity we love. We're hoping to find something local to us. That way we can also volunteer. Really excited about that. There's a lot of possibility there. Financial, raising our credit scores. I'm not going to say numbers on here because it's none of your business. Just know we are working on raising our credit scores. Start saving for our big vacation. We are working on going somewhere really fun next winter, potentially, and we're excited about it. I will not drop details about where we're going until after the trip is done. So, and potentially saving for our future. So saving for a house, saving for the possibility of kids down the road, all that good stuff. That's in the financial for this year. Really excited about it. We're really starting to become more mindful about our future together and, you know, what that looks like, because, you know, we don't want to be renting forever. We eventually want to have a house here, all that good stuff. Last but not least, clean 15 every day. I think this is way more actionable than just writing down clean. Good job, Jonna. Potentially getting a new couch. Our couch is due for an upgrade. Yeah, so it's also financial. And then last but not least, regularly getting new toys for our doggo. I like having a toy budget for him and getting to spoil him because he's really cool. I love our pup. Anyway, so yeah, it's hopeful, right? My phrase of the year is do a little good. And so I've been thinking about this a lot, and this is probably going to be kind of the tail end of this video. The idea being just to really focus in on what feels important, you know, taking the next best step, beginning a lot of things. Understanding that doing a little good means, you know, going to the gym, you know, that's a little good, you know, making sure I'm drinking water, you know, and even if I don't hit my goals every single day, understanding that those good habits can really add up and that they can really make a difference. Also doing a little good from the standpoint of, you know, donating more, volunteering more, you know, spending more time helping other people and, you know, trying to be good people because the world needs more good people. So, this video has been all over the place. I am deeply excited for 2023. I feel like there's a lot of potential and I can't wait to experience it alongside you. For the past few months, you've been on this journey with me, and I am so dang thankful. If you are celebrating the new year, please stay safe. If you celebrate with adult beverages, please get a DD or maybe sleep over at the friend's house. I don't know. Please don't get behind the wheel. Last but not least, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment below, and if you want to tell me one of your goals for the new year where I can help keep you accountable, do drop those goals below. Let me hear them. I would love to hype you up and encourage you, and we can crush our goals together. And last but not least, you heard me talk about a subscriber goal. The goal is 1,000 by this time next year, which feels crazy. Like really crazy. But let's do it. So, thank you for joining me on the journey. Be safe. Have a fantastic new year. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.